Genius Kids. Cultivating love for learning.
Patriotism. Chapter 13. A Patriotic Act. Get connected. Self-awareness. Who is a patriot? The internet gives the answer, as a patriot is someone who vigorously supports their country and defends it against any enemies or detractors. Patriotism is the national pride that citizens feel. But does this mean that only in cases of adversity there is patriotism? Let's see the many ways in which patriotism, a feeling of belonging to one's motherland and having strong ties to it, is displayed. Knowledge acquisition. Akash and Umer cycled furiously to their friend Roshan's house. They had to meet Karan Bhaiya, Roshan's elder brother. Karan Bhaiya was back from his army training and they both wanted to know each and everything. When they entered Roshan's house, they couldn't believe their eyes. There stood Karan Bhaiya, straight and proud, looking fit. His hair was short and he looked thinner than the last time they had seen him 3 months back. "Hey chams, good to see you too." The terrific trio is united, Karan Bhaiya affectionately said. "How are you, Bhaiya?" "We have come to meet you." Umer hugged Karan Bhaiya. Growing up together, Akash and Umer were really close to Karan Bhaiya as well. In fact, the two of them were equally sad to part ways with Karan Bhaiya when he went for training. It came as quite a shock to them to see him go away. After finishing his medical studies, everyone expected Karan to join his father in their successful medical practice. But his mind was made up. "I am joining the Indian Army," he said. Akash, Umer and Roshan had seen Karan Bhaiya burn the midnight oil. He regularly worked out to reduce his weight. He studied hard, and in the qualifiers, he was selected. His basic training was done and he was back. The three boys could immediately see the difference in him. Their brother, who they so admired, now looked smarter. There was a quiet confidence in him. He carried himself differently, and the three felt very proud. The next morning, Karan Bhaiya took them out for a movie. They all loved to watch movies, especially the superhero ones. Karan Bhaiya seemed a little quieter after the movie. Sitting in the garden, Akash asked, "What happened?" "Bhaiya, didn't you like the movie?" "Oh, of course I liked it. I have just received some disturbing news, that's all," Karan said. "One of my friends was hurt some shelling during and now he is in the hospital. I am only thinking of him. He is a young boy and I only wish I were there at the hospital to serve him during this time when his need is the greatest." "What a patriotic boy," Umer said. "So Umer, what is patriotism?" Karan Bhaiya asked. "This Bhaiya, your friend is hurt. People give up their lives for the country. Boys and girls like you join the army because you are patriotic, isn't it?" Umer said. "Yes, we are patriotic. We love our country and want to serve it. But is only this patriotism? And is patriotism only limited to people who serve the nation like us? In the forces? Or only the government? Isn't patriotism a feeling that each one in the country has?" Karan Bhaiya said. "I didn't get you, Bhaiya." Akash looked confused. "Yes, Bhaiya, we thought you are patriotic, so you took this decision," Roshan said. "I am patriotic, I agree. But that doesn't only mean dying for your country. It means that I am ready to do the right thing for my country. Look, when we went for the movie, before it started, the national anthem played. So many people were fidgeting, not paying attention, or just walked up to their seats. They disrespected the national anthem. Even respecting our national anthem is patriotism. Respecting our flag is patriotism. Doing our duties towards our country is also patriotism. We tend to associate patriotism only with the days of freedom fighters and with the Army, Navy, and Air Force. But within each one of us is a patriot. A student who learns a lot and becomes a scientist but stays back to help his country grow is a patriot. A teacher who dedicates their life to teaching the younger generation of the country is a patriot. An activist who fights for equal rights for all the people is a patriot, as they want a country that serves justice to everyone equally. Within each of us lives a patriot, someone who looks after the best interests of the country, Karan Bhaiya explained. The three boys were wide-eyed. They hadn't ever thought that patriotism could have such a deeper meaning. They perceived that patriotism was a combination of all qualities: citizenship, equality, respect, and tolerance. Each one of them was a patriot, and they would strive to achieve the best for the country they were so proud of.
Like, share, and subscribe.